Damn. Okay. I came here because. Oh, you're kidding me. Use the breeding vent to be. Oh, okay. What? Anyways. Oh, while that's going on, I need to go. No, let me do a different side mission. Okay. How the fuck am I gonna do that? Cool, I guess I know. Okay, nice. It's within range. Ooh. Ah, nice. And my control's gonna die, nice. That's so cool. I wanna see if I can spot a shiny.
Revelio. Revelio.
So we gotta sneak out to female.
Revelio. I should investigate. Revelio. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
I've been in Rockborough more times than I can count. They're incapable of defending themselves.
I don't want to fight them. Oh. Balloon. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 4, 5. Let's go. Alright.
Revelio.
Your life ends here, child.
Wait, what? A threat? Hello.
If it isn't Laura Treadwell's guardian.
Bingo. Incendio. This is your foot. Incendio.
Stop that right now. Nothing more than luck. Barely felt anything at all.
Incendio.
Now look at go. You may want to. That all you got?
Incendio.
Conspringa! Conspringa! What have you done?
Accio. Expelliarmus. Defender. Incendio.
You dare slay one of my own! You will fall! Too hard.
Yeah, I'm not dead.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Why do the locks look so polished? What?
Repulsor. Arresto momentum.
I'm I'm not a poacher, I swear.
There. I'm not going to hurt you. I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
If it isn't Nora Treadwell's...
Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Give that back!
Expelliarmus. Incendio.
A popski! No.
Expelliarmus. Defender.
Damn,
The
I
beasts
fucked up.
around here can sleep a bit easier now.
Nice. Alright.
Revelio. Revelio.
Oh, here you go. Stolen from poachers is used in potion. These black eggs come from Doxy, a magical bee, sometimes mistaken for a fairy.
Aloha Mora. Arresto momentum. Accio. Arresto momentum.
I've heard that has been rescued cannot be taken. Nice, alright, no worries.
Professor Howard will never believe this.
I just poached the poacher. I don't have the potion, leave me alone.
Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
Hello. It's not often I see Hogwarts students here during the school year. I'm Priya Treadwell, at your service, and I sell a variety of traveling necessities.
Are you related to Nora Treadwell?
Why, yes, she's my wife. Brilliant
Oh,
historian. Did you know that she's pursuing Merlin's life's work?
Oh yeah,
I actually met her and she introduced me to her work. I'm involved in it now as well.
Oh, that's wonderful. Then you must be rather brilliant as well. At any rate, I hope that you'll think of me whenever you find yourself in need of traveling supplies. To meeting you.
What do you have for sale?
You won't be disappointed, I can promise you that.
Brooms. I'm not taking that from you. It's honest. Can do what I have.
I didn't think I'd be the one doing the buying. So nice of you to stop by.
Arresto momentum. Assignment's all finished. Revelio.
Oh, shit, damn. I jumped immediately. Oh shit.
Revelio.
Wasn't that an old boot you used to be shot? Boot? Body? Used to be shelter traveling witches and wizards from other elements. Over time, however, the surrounding bog began to reclaim the bat. So, I pay the host to the dug bug, which is cool.
Revelio.
Yo, relax, bro. Oh, see.
Revelio.
No matter.
She tried to study in the library.
Watch the tile under your feet.
Wait, am I where the fuck do I...
There's so much we don't know about beasts. So much to learn.
Those adorable little things.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed.
Ugh. Can't say I'm terribly fond of all the dung in this class.
My brother's doing well, thanks to you. And he listens to me now. Turns out having beats for feet teaches a memorable lesson.
Okay.
I take it you're ready to learn your...
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good.
Bombard.
Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
Is this something we should be learning in school?
Better for you to learn it in school, where we can instruct you properly as to its use. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile.
Nice. Bombard.
Well done. Now, let us into practice, shall we? Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins.
Okay, let's take off this one. Oh wait, let's get... Oh wait, no. Bombarda.
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control.
Damn, that's gonna be nasty.
Excellent. You have it well in hand.
I do not want to talk to you. Okay, I've learned a new spell, so I'm gonna go here.
You can find some quite interesting things in the library.
I wonder if it's even quieter in the...
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you. Excuse me. Thank you.
This is the first year my sibling.
Ah, sure, no, excuse me. Thank you. Excuse me. Thank you.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course! How exciting! I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me, being self-taught and all.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
1 second. Exactly. Dumb choices I make, but we move. Alright. Damn. Oh no. Oh, you're kidding me. Anyways.
Resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
No worries, no worries. More balloons about, let's go. Alright. Cool. Now, okay. Let's just lock in there. Okay.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Gok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bagalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the enchanted door, or a loitering loyalist.
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
Clever.
Let me... There we go. Get that.
The door is looking at us.
Alright, cool. And now we enter.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Revelio.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this list.
Oh,
Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward. Incendiary.
I'm good at sneaking about. You'll see. I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Revelio.
How about you quit fanboying, brother? We do not want to...
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
How nice of
We need to be careful, as I'm sure you know, not all goblins are as friendly as Lodgok, to say the least. Revelio.
Schematics in my hands a moment ago.
Incendio!
There goes the element of surprise.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word.
Oh, we could have just
Being
gone.
watched by a door. We won't get through as long as we can be seen by that eye.
What happened if I just...
should use this illusion. That eye won't see it then. Revelio. Incendio.
Okay, we go there too.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
I can. Let's go.
Revelio.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Okay, we got robbed.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
Okay, I shouldn't be fumbling this hard. Give me a second, just sit up. Oh my days.
Hello? Someone?
Accio. Arresto. Expelliarmus. Defender. Incendio. Accio.
One less human to worry about. Rather unwise coming here.
Descendo.
You won't stop me. Easily diverted. I've been fighting since before you were born.
Descendo.
You won't get away with that.
Accio. Glacius. Arresto. Expelliarmus. Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected. Incendio. Accio.
Thank you.
Revelio.
Okay. Cool. Nice. Oh yeah, leave that. Oh, you stop.
Reparo.
Okay, doesn't work.
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now. Revelio.
Is that the best you can do?
Pity. Not quite.
See?
Expelliarmus.
I will make you You should have fled when you had the chance.
Oh, shut up, man.
What am I doing here? This patrol is worthless.
Flamboyant, gold green.
Feel as though I'm not alone. We'll reclaim what is rightfully ours.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found. Revelio. Is looking at us.
Oh, you know what?
Not quite. You can't stop us. Your victory was at your best.
Why am I getting beast up? I wasn't even able to move. Are you fucking... I'm killing him.
Little moon calf. I won't rest until you're dead.
Expelliarmus.
Chill smells glass off of me.
Must be a quick way out of here. Expelliarmus.
Incendiary easily died. One more taken down.
Why do I get hit twice? I don't...
You only have Ranrock to blame.
Noise.
Revelio.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
Please don't do that.
You're kidding, bro.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
Welcome sight indeed.
Go down. Yep, I know you open. Why are you still running?
Can we please talk?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday.
Yeah, sure.
Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch when I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
I hope.
I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spin Witches as soon as you can.
I actually want to go to fucking... I want to get a dragon. Where are you at? Where you at? You're in Hog. Hogsmeade. Fudge. Oh, what's close? This. Let's go here. Oh, wait, what?
Glad you came.
Oh, please tell me you have an answer for me about the butterflies.
Folks still talk about you taking down that troll in the village circle.
Hello, Serona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I did, thank you. In fact,
why is her voice
we're working
deeper
together
than
to
mine?
try and rein in Ranrock.
Are you? I suspected you and he would get along. Perhaps best I don't know details of your plans. Then I shall refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
What down?
Why does Mrs. Sprottle keep a supply of Wiggenweld potion on hand?
Dot's a skilled potioneer. She's been supplying travelling vendors with Wiggenweld potion. An ordinary precaution that has, unfortunately, become a necessity, what with Ranrock's loyalists disrupting the trade routes.
Why did Mr. and Mrs. Sprottle have your box of letters after all this time?
It's one of a few that I had when I was young. Dot found it when she was clearing out a closet. Can't imagine what's in there. Probably terribly theatrical. The ramblings of a teenage witch and her friends. You're welcome to take a peek inside, if you do find it. To be honest, I'd imagine it contains some lovely memories.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of...
Over here.
This is a change of pace from my last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
I'd rather not see at present.
If it's all right with you, I'd rather not say. At least not at the moment.
Understood. We all have our secrets. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
I'll say it again. Can't thank you enough for helping to save the village from those trolls.
That was a while ago, man. Who are you?
Miss Willardsey, could you remind me what it is that you needed?
Of course. A swarm of beautiful butterflies has been drifting about the edge of the Forbidden Forest.
Oh, she has a lazy eye.
I wondered if you might possibly follow them and let me know where they lead.
She might, I think. What's the butterflies in the forest, man?
If I thought I could.
Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you.
Fuck you, you asshole. Holy shit, that is expensive.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
There they are. He wasn't making it up. Well, we've come this far. Miss Willardsy might get an answer about these butterflies.
Levioso!
Well, well. Look what we have here.
I don't know what I just got, I'm not gonna lie. Bim bum 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 bum.
Folks still talk about you taking down...
Please tell me you have an answer for me about the butterflies.
Hello, Miss Willardsy.
Well, what happened? Did you find them?
They led me into the forest and revealed a treasure.
Oh, how lovely! I'm glad you were rewarded for your efforts. Perhaps one day I'll be able to bring myself to go into the forest. For now, I'm happy simply knowing there's something so lovely to see, should I dare.
No, my phone. Anyways. Okay, time to actually progress with more of the story.
Oh.
I'll fix him.
Sir, is everything all right?
How kind of you to ask. The name's Ackley Barnes. And no, it is not. I'm plotting a sort of revenge against my ex-business partner, a conniving fiend by the name of Alfred Lawley. He cut me out of our herbology supply business just as we were getting started. Said I was too volatile to work with. I'll show him volatile.
That must have been frustrating for you.
Yes, it was. Terribly. I'm simply passionate about my work. Supercilious fool. He's passionate about things too, as I intend to remind him by relieving him of his prized possession. A venomous tentacula he's grown from a seedling that was to be the keystone of our business venture. I can't get anywhere near it with Ruth Singer watching me like an augury. Lawley's doing, no doubt. But no one would suspect a student. How would you feel about committing some grand plant larceny?
You said Mr. Lawley was your ex-business partner. What were you working on?
I had an idea to train venomous tentacula, create guard plants, if you will, that attacked when ordered. We hit a snag when one ate Lawley's Kneasel. After that, he cut me out of the business, the short-sighted fiend.
Why do you need Mr. Lawley's venomous tentacula in particular?
Simple. If I have it, then Lawley doesn't. Ergo, I can launch my business, and he must start all over again. I'm killing 2 snidgets with 1 stone.
What else is in Mr. Lawley's cellar?
All of Lawley's herbology supplies. He has quite the collection. Fill your pockets while you're there. Or to slow him down for a bit. And I can get my business going minus any competition.
I'm not sure this is something a student should be doing on your behalf.
Oh, it's nothing. And he deserves it. Trust me. You'll be in and out of there in no time.
Very well. You've convinced me.
Marvelous. I know a fellow seeker of justice when I see one. Take as many herbology supplies as you like while you're in his cellar. All I ask is that you bring me the venomous tentacular. Remember, I just need that venomous tentacular.
Seems I need to find Mr. Lawley's cellar. This must be it. This must be the cellar. How to find that venomous tentacular? Better not let Mr. Lawley see me. Revelio. Where is that venomous tentacular? Revelio. Revelio. Now that I have the venomous tentacular, I should return to Mr. Barnes.
Promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
Revelio. Hello, Hamora.
Easy, light work. Alright.
Completed that errand?
Hello, Mr. Barnes. I have that venomous tentacula.
Wish I could see Lawley's face when he realizes his prized possession is gone. We'll see who's volatile now. Well done. I'll take it off your hands now.
It wasn't as easy to come by as I had expected. I'd like to be paid for my troubles.
Only fair, I suppose. I can respect your business acumen. Here's a little something for your next trip to Zonko's. Thank you again for your help. I suspect you have a bright future.
What else was it? Oh wait, she said something regarding the dragon? Yeah, maybe running here would have been just as fast.
It's not like her to forget.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howen for the measles.
What was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howen for the measles.
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in plimpies.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg. Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
I don't suppose you've thought about keeping it, have you?
No. It belongs to her. Keeping it will make me just as bad as the poachers.
Bro, she would not like me, but with the shit I've been doing recently.
If you're right about finding her here, how do we go about returning the egg?
Her nest will likely be in the heart of her den, which she will be keeping guard over. It might also be more charred than anywhere else, I imagine.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are.
Damn. Anyways, so we gotta go on foot.
There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons. Poor thing must be really sick.
But she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope. Yes. A more hushed approach is likely wise.
There she is again.
She's breathtaking.
From a distance.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her.
How lucky for us. Watch your step.
off a grabhorn.
Or just raring for a fight.
I could piece it up.
Well, there's no turning back now. Watch out! It's hurt. Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest. Not
She
to
doesn't make
warm
it
welcome.
easy. It's a little too warm. I don't suppose she listened to reason.
Leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there. Why is every bridge here broken? Now, if we just return the egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss. That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
That's rather generous, isn't it?
She tried to fucking
She did
kill
try
us,
to
what do you
kill
mean?
us the entire time.
Only until she saw her egg, at which point I thought she rather warmed to us. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntel Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless...
Unless what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
Fight.
How could I have been so blind?
Damn it, bro, I don't get the dragon. Damn, I am tall though. Okay, let's do main mission.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor.
Wait, what?
I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. Way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
All right, man. Wait, where's the other guy?
Access to the headmaster's office. Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Where is Professor Fig? Okay, no information regarding it. Cool. There we go.
To me.
Are you kidding me, bro? Come on.
I hope I look. Professor Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence.
Drink up and I shall explain more. How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Where the fuck are the stairs are? Damn, I was struggling.
Professor, a moment of your time. Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
Really? Why can't we talk about potions here? Seems fine to me.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student? Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather...
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better.
I thought I heard the headmaster approaching.
Gareth! Mr. Weasley, what are you doing here? Don't you have, somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor, yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago. Muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I am watching you, Mr. Weasley. Mr. Redding, who owns Honeydukes, tells me some of his billywig stings recently went missing. Prime potion ingredient. And I know you fancy yourself a skilled potioneer.
What? But, sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honeydukes.
Bah! That's enough from you. Just know that I have eyes and ears everywhere. On your way, Mr. Weasley.
Well, there's one for my diary.
Why are there just random cats and hogs? Huh? Am I tripping?
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the Ministry.
Professor Black, how are you, sir?
What do you want,
Gaunt,
kid?
Where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuba pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
Something is very wrong with Professor Black.
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None.
Oh,
None at all.
shit.
Move aside.
Professor, a word? Professor Black? Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
Good day, my ass. What the fuck am I with you?
What did we do to deserve him as a head?
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
It's about time,
Hogwarts.
I hope it's not about anything I've been doing.
What?
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my, heavy books.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
Oh no, too many people saying something's wrong with me. I need to hurry the fuck up.
Has anyone
What
seen
the
my ivory
fuck?
handled hand mirror? Of course you haven't.
Oh my
Professor?
fucking... No.
A word, please.
No.
Hello,
no.
Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might,
What the fuck is
speak with
going
you
on?
about Professor Fig.
What is he doing?
Very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
What the fuck happened?
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
What?
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig.
What happened here? Why did I wanted to see this
To give
animation?
Professor Fig some breathing room.
What the fuck? That's so annoying. I wanted to see what happened. I don't even get to. Anyways, man. Wow. That looks fucking cool. Holy shit. That looks like a feast. Oh my. Damn. Yeah, you ain't good. That guy, she has a whole table. Who is she talking to?
Professor Black is happy with Scrope's performance as his house elf. There's no doubt in Scrope's mind.
Okay, Having a lovely conversation here.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
I forgot it was.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Ah! Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me.
Sir, Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
Ahem. The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
Can I just fast travel? Oh, now I gotta run, bro. I just gotta run. Wait a minute. Okay. Now I know what to do.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Revelio. Incendio.
Go. Just loot. I see loot over there. I see loot.
Aloha Mora.
Fuck's sake, Aloha Mora. I'm just like that. Alright. Terrible. Where's the key?
Revelio.
Where's the key?
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
There you are.
Yes.
Nice, I got one. Okay. Holy shit.
Revelio.
The unusual suit of armor was crafted for a troll that has survived at all. It is astonishing since trolls do not originally wear armor and would understandably be prone to smashing it in confusion or anger. Fuck's sake. Anyways. Oh. Sure. Oh, sure. Okay, I'm not gonna read all that. Cool. Okay, not gonna try because I do not have the skill set for it. Same thing.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure.
Revelio.
Security says much office is guarded by the entrance gargoyle, which will allow only those who know the password to enter through. Anyone choosing to visit the current occupation of the office is difficult to fathom. Okay.
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
They probably do, if I'm being realistic. Oh, it's a sorting hat.
Revelio.
They are created by the four founders of Hogwarts as meant by students, which would be placed into one of the four schoolhouses. Skills legitimately legitimacy. The sorting hat can see into the wearer's head. How can determine the thoughts and ability? Open sesame.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
What can I expect to find in the book?
A story. I cannot say more. You may recognize some elements of it, as I was inspired by a tale with which many wizarding children are familiar.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time?
That's crazy. Thank you for the cup of tea, good sir.
That must be the pedestal.
Robbing him, nice.
Where am I?
Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable.
What
Pay
the fuck?
attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
This is my chance. Come on, Eve. I need to time this just right. I see. A staircase straight ahead. Ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there. They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
Come on, man, turn around.
Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward. Now's my chance.
Uh-huh.
That's the way forward. Can this be? I think I'm invisible.
Oh, I'll give it an invisibility cloak. No way. No fucking way.
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
So it was just that simple. There's gonna be more to the trial.
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
Why does it feel like I'm getting like reference to Assassin's Creed? Oh shit, alright, cool.
I've never felt such power.
Defender. Descendo. Depulso. Protego. Defender. Depulso. Bombardo. Defender. Depulso. Descendo. Bombardo. Defender. Defender. Bombardo.
Alright, shit. Oh, nope. Ah, shit, find the main guy. I got pieced off, bro. Holy shit. Okay. Basically, just focus him. There's no point in me fighting everyone else. Damn, bro. Holy shit.
Bombarda, defender. Bombarda, defender. Bombarda. Bombarda, defender. Bombarda. Bombarda. Defender. Protego. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Defender.
Damn, I was almost there. A 30-hit combo, bro.
Defender. Descender. Bombarda. Bombarda. Defender. Depulsor. Descender. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Depulsor. Descender. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Defender. Bombarda. Protego. Defender. Bombarda. Bombarda. Defender.
Oh, you're kidding me, bro, for fuck's sake.
Bombarda. Defender. Depulsor. Descender. Bombarda. Defender. Defender. Bombarda. Depulsor. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Bombarda. Defender.
Kidding, bro. I was trying to get that. Holy shit, this is fucking annoying.
Bombarda. Defender. Depulso. Bombarda. Defender. Descender. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Depulso. Bombarda. Descender. Defender. Depulso. Bombarda. Defender. Defender. Bombarda. Descender. Depulso. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Defender.
Are you fucking kidding me, bro?
Bombarda. Depulso. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Depulso. Bombarda. Defender. Depulso. Bombarda. Defender. Defender. Bombarda. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda.
Oh, for fuck's sake, bro.
Defender!
I was stuck in a corner, bro. You fucking kidding?
Defender! Descender! Bombarder! Defender! Defender!
Oh my fucking dick!
Bombarder! Defender! Bombarder! Depulse! Bombarder! Defender! Bombarder! Defender! Descender! Bombarder! Defender! Bombarder! Defender! Depulse! Bombarder! Defender! Bombarder! Depulse! Descender! Bombarder! Defender! Bombarder! Defender!
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
Defender! Bombarder! Defender! Potato! Bombarder! Defender! Bombarder! Defender! Depulse! Bombarder! Defender! Depulse! Bombarder! Defender!
Fuck you, asshole. Let me through, man. Holy shit. Oh my old here.
A simple stone. This must be for me.
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
She's gone.
Dear sweet Neve.
Let us always honor.
May her memory be a treasure to us forever.
No threat, no nothing, just gonna be walk up to it.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self.
Okay. Oh wait, haven't I seen this before? Oh yeah, that's the
But you witnessed my memory.
Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should do it. Why does he look like Nero from Devil May Cry? I'm not tripping when I say that, right? Oh, you know, he looks like Dante from the remake. The DMC Devil May Cry remake. Okay. Anyways.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands,
You saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed, was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I was amazed to see that it seemed to give her some sort of power, and that she could harness it. But how?
I worry that you seem more intrigued than repulsed. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
Alright. Alright.
Looks rather dark in there.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned...
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't. But I needed to tell you what I've learned. I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
The candle sounded yield more than I imagined. Learning about our ancestors was illuminating. However, I stumbled upon something else I could not ignore in an area behind the great room, which had suffered decay and aimed the wait. Sorry. I discovered an oddly shaped relic immediately. I sensed its power. I would be thrilled to study the relic further if only the removal of the object was allowed.
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this.
You're asking the caver.
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve.
Revelio.
This is tempting.
Expelliarmus. Defender.
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Revelio. That was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't.
Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto Momentum.
Let's grab some.
Finding a chest.
Revelio.
Conspicuous loft. Brilliant. We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Revelio. Accio. Arresto Momentum. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Revelio.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Revelio.
I wonder where they could be.
Revelio.
All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb.
Incendio.
I read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
I don't fucking trust you, bro.
Revelio.
Maybe my ones be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd.
Accio. Reparo. Revelio. Accio. Depulso. Revelio.
We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do.
Confringo.
I need to find a safe way across.
Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Reparo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Rickety bone bridge complete.
Accio. Revelio.
Alright. Yes. Exactly where I wanted to be.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
There's something here by the altar.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
I previously mentioned the relic in my report was reminded to leave where we're late, but research must come before my fidelity to the rules. I said something about this relic. I was told that those chosen by English Oak Wands have professional intuition. I believe it. Therefore, no one was looking. I acted. I conjured 2 barricades to isolate the relic. Ancestors, forgive me, but I used their very bones as the key. I plan to return to it, but first I must ready myself for our next assignment, learning Imperious Curse. The spell is said to serve while I guess I mean.
What did you find?
Revelio.
I will catch up with you in a minute.
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
Revelio.
Accio.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions...
Of course. The student's summary referenced the space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Before we travel further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
Where did you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. Here we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard. Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I tried.
Accio.
This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with rune symbols.
Accio. Revelio. Accio.
That worked. Keep going.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
I need...
Accio.
That one, I believe the attacks.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
Okay, that's where I gotta go. I do. Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't want to.
Bit dramatic, isn't it?
Revelio. Incendio.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Okay, I need to head to the left.
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Move.
Revelio.
Alright, triangle and circle, so
Accio.
you and
Revelio.
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
For a moment there I thought that'd never end.
Incendio. Incendio.
Dead end. Lovely.
All that and enough. Hold on. Don't give up yet.
Revelio.
this game contains abundant potential. It's possible it could be a benefit not only for the kind but the world, but the dark sacrifice was involved to realize its intent may be too great until we know more. Please do remove the relic.
Sebastian.
Holy shit.
Look. Could it be?
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea, but we're here for the relic.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle.
Well, guess who's already here, bro?
Ominous. Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
Well, what happened back then?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him not to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I'm gonna tell him the whole truth.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again. As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get us ready. She feels like Ominous. It'd only upset her. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke! Over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
You're not with here. Double treat. There we go.
Damn, I got pieced up by basically simple enemies, right? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh.
Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Delcos, smoke, over there, by the hammer.
Let's hurry.
They'll retreat. We'll make them retreat. Aloha Mora.
I'm handling it.
Pick locking in the middle of my... Oh! Hey.
Boy! What have you done?
Save my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Revelio.
was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian acted rashly, but he acted out of instinct to save Anne.
Out of instinct? With an unforgivable curse? This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Defendo! Incendio! Defendo!
Alright, I'm gonna take a break. Yeah, actually I need to take a break. I'm tired as hell. Yeah, I'm gonna take a break. I need a fucking break. Holy shit. Alright, that was fun while it lasted, but damn, I'm tired.